Oh, hey, hi friends. This is not just a tree, but our future that I'm planting. Do you know? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. I feel a great regard for trees. They represent age, beauty, and the miracles of life and growth. Trees are like the poems that the earth writes upon the sky. I think I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the sweet earth's flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. So friends, do you want to come along with me on Tuki's journey to planet Earth and find out his discoveries on this beautiful planet?
Tuki is an alien from planet Kish. The space scientists in planet Kish wanted to know more about the planet Earth. So they have decided to send Tuki, whose work will be to find out more about the planet Earth. Tuki was deeply fascinated by the color green, which he was seeing again and again in the photographs of Earth. It is a color not known in his planet at all. So Tuki decided to find out more about it. He has become a volunteer researcher. Now he is trying to solve the great mystery. So let us follow him on his voyage of discovery. A few minutes after arriving on Earth, Tuki overheard the following conversation which further increased his curiosity.
Yesterday, Mr. Ramesh had called some woodcutters to cut down some trees in the open area of the colony. He was coming and due to the trees, cars were not being parked properly.
Thank God, everyone got upset and stopped him from doing so. What a terrible loss it would have been for all of us.
It seems like the other residents are a lot more aware than Mr. Ramesh seems to be. Trees are, after all, so important for us.
Tuki wondered what trees were. On walking a little distance, he overheard another conversation.
Yeah, I will now come to play in the children's park in your colony.
Why don't you go to children's park in your colony? What is wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with our park. The grass grows so tall, insects bite us, the children trample on the plants, and adults pluck flowers. Big boys play football and the young children are not able to play. And most surprisingly, there are no trees. There are only a few bushes. I don't want to play in the park like that.
Everyone seemed to be talking about trees. What exactly are trees? Tuki thought to himself.
Let us help Tuki understand trees better.
Trees. Trees are nothing but plants. Very tall plants. They are found all over the earth. When we open our windows, come out of our buildings, drive our car on the road, we see trees all around us.
Trees exist for us so that we can inhale for them and stay alive. Can we ever forget that? Let us love trees with every breath we take until we perish.
Why are trees important? Trees provide habitat to different plants, animals, birds, and insects. Many animals, birds, and insects live in trees. Trees provide food and shelter not just to animals but to humans as well. Have you ever taken shelter in the shade of a tree on a hot summer day? Think of all the fruits you could have never tasted if there were no trees.
They take in carbon dioxide, give out oxygen, thus purifying air. So we should plant as many trees as possible. Have you noticed the places where there are lots of trees are cooler? If you drive past a forest area, the temperature is lower. Trees are important for regulating the temperature of a place.
Trees, as you already know, give us a large number of products such as timber, gum, fruits, vegetables, etc. Thus, you see, life cannot exist without trees.
The forest structure is created by the living trees. Tree provides food and shelter for many animals of the forest, such as insects, small mammals, and birds. Each tree in the forest can be considered as an individual ecosystem.
The links in the chain. The search for food has created connection between the animals and the plants of the forest. The food relationship among different organisms of a particular ecosystem is known as a food chain. Every food chain has at least 4 levels or links. The first link is green plants, which are producer organisms as they manufacture their own food. The second link is herbivorous animals. They feed on the primary consumer. They are the secondary consumer. The third link is larger carnivorous animals who eat the herbivorous animals and are called tertiary consumers. The fourth link is microorganisms, bacteria and fungi. Together, they feed the remains of dead creatures. For this reason, they are known as the decomposers.
Let me tell you the tale of two parks. What does a good park or the green belt in your colony or the neighborhood consist of? Let's look at this model. Walking jogging area, children's play area, benches, gates, grass which is moved regularly, green belt with trees and flower beds. Such park is called a well-maintained park. It is safe to visit and people would like to come again and again. On the other hand, what would a poorly maintained park look like? Walking jogging area, all broken. Broken gates, children's play area in need of repair and all broken. Flower beds all trampled, no green belt with trees. Ground which is littered with plastic bags and bottles. Can you see the differences between the two parks? Which park would you like to play in? I'm sure we all would like to play in Park A.
Dear all, let me take you to an emotional journey of how trees feel when we cut them. Through our dance performance, we would like to highlight the importance of plants in our life.
मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मैं तेरा हिस्सा हूँ, तू मेरा हिस्सा है, मुझसे ही तू जिंदा है। ना काटो मुझे दुखता है, ना काटो मुझे बड़ा दुखता है।
Let us know about some trees in India. In India, trees have a very special place. They are considered as friends of men. About 2500 years ago,
Gautam Buddha said that every human being should plant at least one tree every 5 years. Gautam Buddha, the founder of the Buddhist religion, achieved enlightenment after meditating under a tree, which is now known as Bodhi tree. The tree is in Bodh Gaya in Bihar.
People, Ashoka, Gulmohar and eucalyptus are some popular trees found in all parts of India. These are called non-fruit trees as they do not bear fruits. Look around your neighborhood. You will also see many fruit trees be found everywhere. The growth depends on the climate of the place. For example, banana grows in Kerala. Mangoes grow in UP. And coconut grows in Goa.
Some trees in India are considered holy and specially worshipped. This is to show respect for nature and human beings. Here are some of them. Neem tree is called a blessed tree. Its leaves have medicinal qualities.
Tulsi is a sacred plant. It is used in Ayurvedic medicine. It is also called the holy basil.
Lord Shiva's tree is the Vilva tree. It is the only tree with 3 leaves that sprout together.
Do you know Lord Krishna used to sit under Kadam tree?
But the sad truth is that there are more number of trees being cut and less being planted, both in our neighborhood and in the forest. Cutting down large number of trees leads to deforestation and destroy the balance of nature. Animals and birds who depend on trees will soon begin to die for want of a suitable place to live.
Deforestation was a number of processes through which a forest loses its vegetation, that is, its trees and plants. Nowadays, forests suffer intense deforestation because of deciding on a place for new roads, new factory or railway construction. Protect our trees. Chipko movement was started by Sundarlal Bahuguna in early 1970s. Chipko movement was a group action in India with the goal of saving trees. It was non-violent protest mainly done through the act of hugging trees to protect them. Listen to the animals, listen to the trees, listen to the spirits of the earth, begging us please, stop, listen to greed.
फूलों ने जाके बूंदों से पूछा, बूंदों ने जाके मिट्टी से पूछा, फूलों ने जाके बूंदों से पूछा, बूंदों ने जाके मिट्टी से पूछा, हम कहाँ रहेंगे, हम कैसे खिलेंगे, हम कहाँ इतने काले धुएं में हवाओं ने जाके पत्तों से पूछा, पत्तों ने जाके पेड़ों से पूछा, हम कहाँ रहेंगे, हम कैसे जिएंगे, हम कैसे जिएंगे, हम कैसे जिएंगे।
Friends, together we all can make a change. We can do to take care of nature. Don't collect bird eggs, butterflies, or even pluck flowers without any reason.
Don't break branches of trees.
Don't carve your names on the bark of tree.
Don't kill small animals or insects just because you don't like them. They are just as important.
Don't trample the flowers.
Don't litter. Throw toffee wrappers, plastic bags, bottles in waste bin.
With the help of our parents and teachers, we can organize a tree club in our school.
Next time there is a function in your school or families, try to present a potted plant instead of a bouquet.
I'm Arnab. Do you want to help out the planet? Sure, everyone wants to help out the planet. Well, today I'm gonna teach you how to keep garbage out of the landfill. Not all trash is garbage. Plant scrap, food scraps, and paper or any other organic material can be used to make compost. Compost is a great way to feed any hungry plants. Compost is home to many tiny little animals called bacteria. Bacteria helps to break down plants when you are done with them. Now I will tell you how to make compost. Materials required: a plastic bottle, some dirt, dried leaves, food scraps, shredded paper, and push pins. First thing you need to do is add some dirt, dried leaves, food scraps, and shredded paper. Spray some water, mix it with a stirrer, and place a kitchen napkin over it. And as the compost is in its place, keep it in a nice sunlight. As days pass by, bacteria will help the fresher items to decompose, and eventually it will turn into compost. And when the food looks ready, feed your garden. So these were some healthy snacks for your garden. Thank you.
Now let me give you a report on forests. Forests of Haryana include 3.52% area of Haryana as reserved forest, and additionally nearly 3.62% of Haryana is under tree cover. There is a total of 7.14% of Haryana is under tree cover. India's forest policy mandates bringing 20% land under forest cover with a view to having a total of 30% land under forest cover, and Haryana only has 3.9% land under forest cover. Thank you.
Friends, let me tell you a fascinating fact. There are about 40 million people in India who live in forests. They are called the forest dwellers. They understand the importance of trees. They eat its fruit and use its wood, but they never misuse trees and forests. They keep planting new ones. Some of these forest dwellers are Bond and Parjas.
Arts are natural medium for free expression of one's imagination and thought, where every child has freedom to be different and unique. While engaging in arts, kids go through different stages like observing, thinking, imagining, exploring, experimenting, reducing, creating, and recreating. Art and craft supplies do not all have to come from a source. the best crafting material are just outside your door. Natural art and craft materials such as flower, leaves, twigs, bark, seed pods, and stones can be used in showcase various creation. Let me take you all to a journey of botanical world.
Have you noticed that if we spill beetroot on a white t-shirt, it doesn't wash off? The beetroot, like a number of other plants, is a natural dye. Before these were invented, people had been using plants to bring colors into their lives for centuries. See, I have made this with plant haldi. One more, two.
Sparrow with dry leaves. Now I'm making a butterfly. Ready? See this.
I have made a flower tray.
Hello friends, today I'm going to tell you about a very interesting environment game. The aim of this game is to collect enough heat, light and water to grow plants in your environment corner. But take care, if you land on a black square, you suffer an ecological disaster. It's an education game by which kids will learn about importance of plants in our lives. The winner is the first player to plant all the 4 plants in her or his environment corner.
वह कौन चित्रकार है जिसने इतनी मनमोहक सृष्टि को सजाया? वह कौन चित्रकार है जिसने इतनी सुंदर, आकर्षक रंगों से इस धरती को सजाया? जी हाँ, इसका जवाब हम सभी जानते हैं। कोई उसे ईश्वर कहता है, कोई गॉड, कोई खुदा और कोई अल्लाह कहता है। और हम उस ईश्वर की सुंदर चित्रकारी को नष्ट कर रहे हैं, उसे बेरंग कर रहे हैं। आप सोई हुई चेतना को जगाने और आप सभी तक हमारी बात पहुंचाने आ रहे हैं। मेरे साथी प्रस्तुत है नुक्कड़ नाटक।
सुनो मेरी बातें, सुनो उनकी बातें, सुनो हम सबकी बातें, सुनो 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 धरती की पुकार सुनो सुनो। सरताज, क्या सुनाना चाहते हो? हम सबको क्या बताना चाहते हो? क्यों शोर मचाते हो? क्या संदेश देना चाहते हो?
सरताज, आज हम सभी को जगाने आए हैं, घुटन भरी जिंदगी से बचाने आए हैं। पेड़ है धरती का श्रृंगार, जीवन रक्षक है मेरे यार, ये समझाने आए हैं, ये समझाने आए हैं।
देर ना हो जाए कहीं, देर ना हो जाए, देर ना हो जाए कहीं, देर ना हो जाए। जागो रे मेरा मन घबराए, देर ना हो जाए कहीं, देर ना हो जाए, देर ना हो जाए कहीं, देर ना हो जाए।
जी हाँ, अपने हाथों से ही अपनी पेड़ लगा, अपनी और अपनों की अब तो जिंदगी बचा रे इंसान।
धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला, धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला, हर मौसम रंगीला, ऐसा देश है मेरा, हाँ ऐसा देश है मेरा, ऐसा देश है मेरा, हाँ ऐसा देश है मेरा।
अरे काहे का सोना, काहे के हीरे मोती, पेड़ों को काट काट कर अपनी जिंदगी कर रहे हैं छोटी, अपनी जिंदगी कर रहे हैं छोटी।
मिलकर प्रण ये करना है, हर दिन एक पेड़ लगाना है, मान उसे अपने घर का सदस्य पालन पोषण करना है, मान उसे अपने घर का सदस्य पालन पोषण करना है।
नीली गैसों की फैली चादर को अब और नहीं बढ़ने देना है, अब और नहीं बढ़ने देना है।
बिना बात के पेड़ों को और नहीं कटने देना है, और नहीं कटने देना है।
देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती
पेड़ बचाओ, जीवन बचाओ, नित नए पेड़ लगाओ, धरती को स्वच्छ बनाओ, नित नए पेड़ लगाओ, धरती को स्वच्छ बनाओ।
What an amazing street play it was! With this, our working session comes to an end.
We hope you must have enjoyed to the fullest. Thank you all once again.